Hey everybody, this is Alzorath, and welcome to a first look at the demo of Splintered. This is supposed to be a roguelite that is somewhat inspired by games like Dragon Warrior, and it seemed intriguing looking to me, so I decided to go ahead and jump at it and take a stab at it. As you can tell, this is a demo. They want to see it's still a work in progress. It's early access as well if you actually want to go and buy it. So we're going to go ahead and make sure the options are halfway decent here. They look fine. We actually have controls that are bound to a controller. I'm not sure if there's keyboard and mouse in this. If there is, it's WASD. Yeah, we can. But it's more comfortable with a controller for me. We're going to go ahead and begin a quest. I have not actually played this before, so we're going in blind. We can choose our appearance between a swooshy and a normal hairstyle. We're going to go swooshy. Looks cooler. And we're going to go with, what's our name? Name. Our name is Name. I'll go ahead and end. Yes, we'll begin with the name. As far as our starting proficiencies, we're gonna be an agile thing. Let's go with double dex. Oh no, we can only choose one dex. Okay, that's fine. We will go with dex and health. Yes. Name, my child, I've failed our kingdom. Last night, the dragon mother Dreska assaulted the castle. Our kingdom's allies, your uncles, betrayed us, leaving me defenseless and aiding in the assault. The king is dead, our kingdom's sacred artifact stolen. There's truly no time to waste. Your sister is marching north on the Dreskafell castle in search of the artifact. As for you, your days of idleness have passed. You must share your sister's burden and take my place as defender of the realm. Confront your uncles, retrieve your armaments, and avenge your king. Oh, retrieve my armaments. Go now. Your quest begins by retrieving the item hidden in a cave to the south. Equip yourself at the nearest town, and be sure to pack a torch. Oh no, we've got torch mechanics. That's actually one thing I really didn't like about Dragon Warrior. We'll speak when you succeed in finding the item, the original Dragon Warrior. I do want to go ahead and see. Got ourselves a magic key. I can go ahead and move the cursor off the screen. And we got a Mendeleaf and 110 gold. And we have people blocking our path. Good idea to have a torch on you. I once got lost in a dungeon for days. I once got lost in a castle for years. I thought that guy was probably blocking something. Wouldn't so much as tangle with the dragon duck without equipping a weapon first. Okay. You need to go to town. You also need to steal all kinds of stuff. You don't have a key. I thought we got a magic key. Did we not? I guess we did not. We have no spells. We have a Mendeleaf. We have nothing equipped. We have... Yeah, I guess... Yeah, I guess we just didn't have anything from that. Okay, and that's a wall. But our font is running low after the assault. You'll need to have use... Oh, I'll have to use the inn. No! I have a feeling we're not going to be able to get any more loot here. I thought it said we got a magic key. Nope, this is just back up to the throne room. Okay. That's good to know. I do wish there was a run button. Because the movement speed is definitely original Dragon Quest. Because we are crawling along. And that's going to be a damage floor, I think. Means we don't want to mess with it. And this is probably locked as well. Why, yes it is. I'm not going to bother looking for invisible characters. That is something that happens in Dragon Warrior. There are invisible characters as well that you can interact with. Okay, so that's the inn. We don't care about that. What are you? What do you have? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and buy. We're going to get a torch. Yeah, just normal torch is fine. Again later. As far as our items, yeah, we have a torch. I don't know if I should just stick with one or if I should go with multiple. Master of Merchants is often referred to as the Item Lord. He has a taste for rare items and seeks to add more to his collection. Apparently, he's ventured west to do just that. I'm eager to hear what he returns with. Okay. I'm guessing this is the weapon seller over here. The town west of here sells claymores. They're a bit more of your father's style. I prefer the more accurate approach of a dagger, though. I concur with you, friend. You here to buy something? Yes. I want... Just seeing what all we have. I kind of wish I could see what kind of stats they had besides just defense, because these feel like they should be something. We don't have enough for a buckler. We do have enough for a dagger. We have some for brawler's bracers as well. We could be Punchy McGee. I think we'd want to go strength with that, though. So I'm going to go ahead and just get myself a dagger. Yes, I'm buying a leather cuirass as well. Oh, what? We are 8 gold short because we bought the bloody torch. So we are solely dagger man. I'll go see if I can kill something and actually get money. Money, money. A dragon duck. I don't think we want to fight a dragon duck, although dragon duck might just be like the starting enemy. And I do think the map itself is... Oh, there's a duckling. I'm going to attack the duckling. Yay! Very little experience. And we need 5 more gold. That's going to take a minute. I suppose we could go into the forest. I'm mildly afraid of that. And those only have 3 life. That's good. How much is the inn? Because I don't want to be taking on some of these, like, gnarly fights. 6 gold? Okay. Yeah, I don't want to be taking on any of the gnarlier fights just for the sake of getting a little bit of gold that I'm not going to be able to do anything with. Okay, 2 points of experience and 3 gold. That'll get us the armor, which will reduce the damage we take. I'm assuming. Do I want to farm for a shield? It's 120 gold. Probably not. I do want that. I'm not buying anything else. But we do want body armor. Okay, so this seems like light body armor, which is a good thing. So now we just need to get enough to rest up so we don't end up dying out here. Because I have a feeling that as soon as we go into that cave, we are going to get boned. And it seems to split it between our gear a little bit. Okay. We grew to level 2, so we got HP and dexterity up for sure. Strength is a little bit low. MP, we actually finally got some. Do we auto heal? We do not. So every few levels, I absolutely do need to drop in there and do a little bit of healing. I'll go ahead and attack. Can't wait until we unlock an ability. That way I can use skills and stab at thee with great anger. This looks like a scary place over here, and there is another town this way. Which I'm wagering this is the one that sells claymores. Face north and cast the stone into the water. He faced north and I'll never find it. So he faced north and cast the stone into the water? Okay. What do you have here? Blessed Hauberk. Increase heal. Oh, press Y to see the different abilities. Okay. That's a shield. And taking fatal damage, spend 20 MP to survive with 1 HP instead. That would actually be kind of handy if we were going an MP build. Taken are reduced by 2. When attacked, the enemy takes damage based on your defense. Kite shield might be worth saving up for, but this is all very expensive. Thieves' Cowl is the most expensive for us. Can we actually do that with our items in here? Increases accuracy against evading enemies. Your first attack has increased critical chance. Fourth turn has your attack as 100% critical. Your attacks can critically strike legendary opponents. And we just have increased flee and gold gain. Ooh. I approve of that. Oh no, it's raining. Run. Okay, so enemies slightly more dangerous than I gave them credit for. I do need to rest at the end now. Because, yeah, one more fight like that and we are dead. If you don't get that reference, I apologize, but at the same time, I don't. So they said there's a cave to the south. Okay, so that's the cave that we need to be messing with. I wonder if the different enemy is because... You know what? Let's just go in. Torch. And we're probably going to get a decent amount of XP from just wandering around down here. I do wonder how procedural the dungeons are. Revealing Lordiel's guidance. Excellent. You now that you have the family crest, you communicate with... We can communicate from anywhere in the world. If you need extra guidance on your adventure, I will grant it. Return to the Havenrock Castle throne room so I can give you your next quest directly. Is there anything else in here? I was expecting this to be a lot more difficult down here, but it looks like these are fairly limited size floors. Really? There is no chest in here, just wandering around? Why not? Give me chests. Yeah, we don't want to mess with those. Those hurt. Lesson learned. We're slowly getting close to levels up in our weapon as well. We're going to hit a normal level up before we do, but... At least the battles are relatively easy early on. Big MP boost, kind of weak dex boost, but it's fine. Through studying, have you learned the lesser heal spell? Yay! We can heal ourselves. Now, this is a problem I run into with Dragon Warrior as well. I am bad at remembering how many steps I took. So us finding our way out is going to be an adventure. Thankfully, it's halfway decent XP down here. I'm hoping that the... Wow, encounter rate's a little bit high. I'm hoping that the torch doesn't just randomly run out. Okay, that's the cave. I thought it was down here somewhere. I guess I'm mistaken. Where are you, stairs? I'm lost. I don't know where the stairs are. There's a downside of randomization. I don't think I can go look up a map either. Is there? No. Oh, there it is, finally. We escaped! At last, at long last, we flee! We also leveled up our dagger skill. Opening strike, cool. We can't actually go through the rocky areas. So I'm wagering there's gonna be, it forces a way that you can go around? I really am thinking this stuff over on the right. Yeah, a lot of stuff is locked off because if you see the little signs, that's demo block, I'm willing to bet. Yeah, we'll rest for 6. Not that we need particularly better gear. Yeah, this brings out a lot of nostalgia for me. I should go play through Dragon Warrior 1. I suck at it. Something horrible. But it is one of those games that you can follow guides for, but it's also very punishing whenever you don't do, like, speedrun tactics. You're successfully returned. Now the real quest begins. I've received word that your uncles are en route to Aldrich, the town in this desert of south. Okay, to the southwest. Okay. Besting them will be a challenge. They wield my armaments, the most powerful items in this world, but you wield my spirit. Thanks, Dad. Make your way through the kingdom. It bolsters yourself with equipment and experience. Confront them. Speaking with townsfolk will aid your quest and direct you to places of interest. Should you need extra guidance, seek my help with the family crest. I will grant it. Go now. Kingdom needs you. Okay. That's fine. Fine. But yeah, that area off to the right is blocked off due to demo. But yeah, if there's interest in you guys watching this, I will pick it up and we can do like a full proper playthrough. It's still in early access though, so there's only so much we'll be able to do. Can I actually damage you yet? Still deals 2 damage to me. Wow, can I not damage this? Unless I crit? Yeah, I'll do one more attack and then I'm just running. Yeah, that's just... I don't know what's with that enemy, why I can't hurt them, but... That's kind of a very strange way to do it. Let's have this immortal enemy just right outside the starting area. I don't think even the original Dragon Quest did that. There's like some tough enemies, but nothing quite that immortal. Just felt kind of brutal. Okay, we're raining again. We're gonna go west. We will just run from the plants, I guess. And I don't think I can afford anything here. No, I only have 37 gold, so I definitely can't. Okay. I want to buy. And it does use up the torch. So I need to buy like 2 of those if I plan to go down into dungeons anytime soon. And we'll go ahead and take... No, we won't take a mend leaf. They cost 24 gold. I just realized. There's a dude over here to the left. You're after the treasure. Dragon Ridge Cave to the west is your best bet. It's dangerous, but fortunately for us, your sister chased off all the dragons. Fair warning, if you haven't learned the Moonlight spell yet, you'll wish you had. It's easy to lose your way in there, even with a torch. Great, we need Moonlight. We need to grind levels. It's an interesting concept to have a roguelite where you can just sit there and grind levels at your own pace. Ooh, that was a weird Studar. It's a Magi Dragon Duck. Oh, that's quacking me up. I don't think I'm going to be able to beat this thing. Yeah, the enemies are just, like, awful. Your path is blocked and you died! 13 damage, so... Yep, that's actually very awful. Give you what little I can to make you whole. Can you at least heal me? Thank you. So we're going to have to do a bit of grinding. That seems to be intentional design. I hope it's not an ungodly amount of grinding. That would be something awful. Because, yeah, grinding for a year and a half just to be able to go west does not seem like a fun idea to me. We could go down into the cave and grind there. But we can't even kill, like, the black roots. I have no idea what you are, but I'm going to stab you. Okay, can't even kill that. So, maybe we ran the wrong build? I was thinking, oh, they all should be viable on some level. Because you end up in a situation where you have the choices at the very beginning. If you want somebody to just start with strength, force them to do a tutorial with strength. Oh, we didn't even get any dexterity that time. Magic Bolt and Leather Cuirass 2. We got Opportunist, which should give us more money. I think strength is still impacting our damage, which seems a bit odd to me, because we are using a dagger instead of an actual proper sword. Could go grab a claymore or something like that and maybe go with strength, but I set out for dexterity, I'm going to stick with it. And this is an easy way to get some extra gold. Oh, now they're running away. Fight me, game. I just want to get money so I can actually upgrade my gear. Yeah, them running away from me tells me that I'm supposed to be able to kill stuff to the west of here. I just can't. I wager that's going to be balanced out a bit better in the full version of the game. But really, most of these enemies I just can't do anything about. We're currently at 30 gold, so I can probably mess around a little bit. Let's go ahead and go down in here. No, let's actually not. How do I get over there? I think that's blocked off in the demo, unfortunately. Yeah, because we have the sign there that blocks us from going down that way. I have a feeling this is a very restricted demo. But so far, I'm enjoying it. The enemies seem a little bit awkwardly balanced so far. That's probably my biggest gripe. Because really, the way if you're going to be doing it like Dragon Warrior, you should have it where the bridges are your transition areas to more difficult things. Like here, I think we really do just have a higher difficulty at some arbitrary point in the field here, which is not really taking the inspiration seriously. I'm gonna get a drink real quick while we are grinding. Now, the question is, should I cut this part out? Or should I keep you here and suffer the grinding with me? I think I'm gonna keep you suffering with me. Because, generally speaking, I don't think it's really genuine. I mean, I understand why creators do it, to make a more entertaining single piece. I don't think it's accurate to the game to cut out huge swaths of grinding unless it's very apparent what you are doing for it. That's one reason why, like with Diablo 2, I will usually grind a bit on camera so people understand what it takes to get how far, and then I grind kind of, not necessarily separately from that, but on top of that, and give kind of an estimate as to how long I spent. Although I haven't really done a full Diablo 2 playthrough on the channel in a while. How are we looking? 62? I want to get up to 120. Because 120 would get us a shield at the very least. 150 would get us a cowl, which might be kind of handy as well. We're going like straight dex, so we should lean into it, and hopefully our damage eventually starts matching it. But there's no guarantees. And I do think that they have a just dice roll system for encounters, unfortunately. Because it doesn't feel like there is a cooldown period, and it doesn't feel like there is a ticking up chance. A lot of games, and this is, I don't know if this one does it, but one strategy that happens for a lot of RPGs is they'll actually have, yes, it's random encounters, but it's weighted randoms. So what'll happen is you'll get into an encounter, the counter will get reset to 0. You'll not be able to fight anything for a step or two, and then it'll start incrementing up the level that it will start giving you an encounter at. So you say you have a D100 that you're just rolling on, and each step you take increments that up by 1, 2, 3, whatever, based on the last encounter. So you're continually getting an increasing chance of an encounter as you walk around, but you're not going to get one the first couple times because they might set it to 0 for 2 steps or 3 steps or something like that. So you're not just really unlucky and end up with a attack every step just because you rolled bad on a 50-50 die. That was something that they didn't start doing until a little bit later in RPGs either, which is a little bit weird to think about. That we end up in a situation where some of the original things in RPGs in general were, and even the ones we're nostalgic about, didn't have these. They were just invented later. Like Final Fantasy VI, if I remember correctly, does have a cooldown on attacks, but it's not very long, and I don't think it has a weighted encounter rate either. Final Fantasy I, you can have encounters step after step after step, and there's even areas that have forced encounters per step, like I believe it's the Earth Cave that has it in Final Fantasy I, where every step you take on the left-hand branch turns into an encounter. Which, if you don't have a flag on the screen, such as a sign or some kind of floor indicator or something like that of the area, I do find that to be a dick move, but I mean, to each their own in design. Level 5. And that's a big stat bump for strength and dexterity, but not much for HP. Dagger increased to 3. We got 4-step strike. Which does what? Every 4th turn, your attack has a 100% critical chance. Attacks can critically strike legendary opponents. Okay. Okay, so we're looking okay there at 4,899 to the next level on that. I do wonder if they still eat a portion of your XP whenever they are leveled up. Looks like we might be able to hit the rock guys. Might try it. Oh, we killed it. We killed it with a crit, but at least now we know we can actually hurt them. I don't know if we can hurt those wizards we encountered. So it looks like this is zone 1, and then over near the ice is zone 2. But I think we want to go ahead and get one more fight so we can get ourselves a shield. Although I do want to see, how much are the shields over here? Okay, so we get way more XP and gold from that. So we can start farming over here. I think we got enough for 120 plus an inn. Blessed Hauberk is a body armor. I think we actually want the kite shield. I'll go look at what the other shield has. But I think we want Thief's Cowl and then kite shield, as opposed to just normal shield. I will go look at it, though, to make sure it doesn't have better abilities or something like that. Die, you fools! Yeah, they give us nothing now compared to what those guys to the west do. So let's go down here. And we should be at 150. Oh, we don't want to go to... Oh, wait, what is that room? I did not notice you before. What are you? You have a ward potion. Wards off weaker foes. I'd rather face weaker foes. Weaker foes are free XP and gold, my friends. Okay, so the Buckler. The Buckler is, after evading your next attack, deals increased attack damage and 10% evasion. And dexterity scales the percent chance to evade. So that is evasion. We could go evasion tanking. We have vitality, though. So we probably want to go retaliation. Unarmed deals at least 2. Torches deal plus 2 damage when thrown. Unarmed attacks always deal at least 2 damage. Okay, so yay, we could actually be punchy boys. But I don't think we necessarily want to. Yeah, let's go ahead and just head over there. We will get ourselves the lovely, lovely Thief's Cloak, because that gives us evasion as well. Okay, so that killed them. I'm probably going to use a spell. That's not a bad heal. It uses up a good chunk of mana. 3. So we can do it a few times, but jeez. Whenever you only have... Well, actually, we have 24 max, so I guess I can't be too upset about it. Okay, that gave us enough to do the Thief's Cloak. I think farming over here will make getting the shield a little bit better. Can I please actually just menu properly instead of like an idiot? So this one is a lot more expensive. That scales with strength. That might be better. But we are leaning into dexterity. Prevent damage entirely or recover. And that's way more XP to level. We're gonna go with Thief's Scowl. I do wonder how much it divides up our XP. Or if it's just one of those things where it's a flat rate and I'm just being an idiot. I could very well just be being an idiot. It is always a distinct possibility. A gem thief. Oh no. Need to make sure that that's recording properly. Yes, it is. Okay. So they give us decent amount of gold. I'm slightly curious if I can cross this bridge and not get completely destroyed. I think I might. $10 damage wasn't enough. Frickin' hell are you? Yay, we killed our first one. Talent-wise, we're missing the little ghost thing, so we could actually work on getting that talent. Think I saw them over here? Yeah, I'm looking for the little ghost guy, so we can actually see what unlocking talents is like. Hopefully it's not going to be an awful fight. There you are. Shimmer for 5. Okay, so that unlocks a talent. Taught you the ambitious talent. 10% increased XP when slaying enemies. Sweet. We have Wizard Dragon and Metal Dragon Duck? I actually don't know what that is. I think we want to go ahead and stay at the inn. Just to top ourselves off, and then we'll go see if we can slay a dragon duck. A silver... Oh, yeah, sorry. Mouse screen. I forget it's there whenever I'm playing with the controller. It is just one of those things. I'm sorry. Okay, so I think the way we want to go... There's actually a few options. That was our corpse, I think. Okay, our armor's maxed out. We got decent XP from that. We've learned Moonlight. Leather Cuirass increases to 3, so we get less likely to be thrown into the pits of hell. Did I actually keep my items? Yes. Have all 4 equipped. Well, it's expensive. We actually have 2 caves. Which makes me kind of nervous. These guys are worth decent XP and stuff. Oh, this is a gem cap saboteur, not a thief. So we are getting stuff unlocked. Go ahead and do a lesser heal. Get ourselves topped off a little bit. Spamming that is like nightmarishly number of inputs. A nightmarish number of inputs. There we go. And that's probably another demo block. This peculiar sign says if you want to adventure further, you'll need to wait until the Splintered is fully released. Please enjoy the other parts of the demo, and thanks for playing. Okay, so yeah, we are locked off from going into the Southern Desert or any kind of like real story progression. It's basically you're learning how to interact with everything. Oh no, come on. I know you can damage it. Killed a few of them before. I want the ducks. A rogue dragon. That's one of them down. So all we're missing is the wizard duck. Which, I can wait for the wizard duck. Our crit rate is solid. Yeah, we're gonna take so much damage fighting these guys. Because we pretty much have to get a crit to really hurt them. Because I think crit bypasses their armor. So level 7. Not a lot of stats. Are we looking on money 267? We might be able to get a shield. The retaliatory damage shield is high on my list. The favored talent. Shop prices are reduced by 10%, so that drops it down to 450 for that shield. Still don't have enough for it, but it's better than a sharp stick in the eye. I will gladly take as much money as you will give me. I am curious which of these two caves is the right one. Because it does seem mildly suspicious that there's two this way. These guys are not worth a lot of money. I think I'd rather fight the guys that actually have a chance to kill me. Let's go ahead and ask that. What does Moonlight do? Oh, it illuminates the darkness. It's a torch. That's good to realize. Yeah, tooltips on the spells would be really handy. Yeah, those are the ones that I actually want to fight. I don't want to fight the little plant rock things, because they seem like they're going to be just a royal pain in the ass. Okay. Yeah, so we have shop prices reduced. Are there any other enemies here? There's that one. Just the white ghost and the blue flower. Are there any of the others that overlap in this? A few. There's like all the ghost ones. There's all the little spider ones, the mages. So, and weird combinations of various things here and there. That's kind of neat that you unlock various bonuses by just actively taking the different types of fights. Farming the same easy enemy over and over again is not going to get you any real bonuses, whereas fighting new things will. And yeah, the mage ones are the ones that I want. Because we're about to be at the point where we can get that shield. I do want to have just enough to actually get a Knight at the Inn as well. So we need to be... one more fight should do it. We're going to go ahead and cross the bridge and try and take a fight next to the village, though, so it's something easier. I do wonder where the line is, though, as far as keeping you from getting to new enemy types. Okay, in we go. That should be enough to stay at the inn and get ourselves fully equipped, at least. So, kite shield. What? I thought it said things at the shop were supposed to be 10% cheaper. You lied to me, game! Why? Why did you lie? You dirty fibber. Fibber snatch. It's gotten us all. And yeah, those just don't give enough gold. Wizards do, but they're just gonna sit here healing themselves. And blasting me with magic, can you not, you bastard? I'm actually gonna have to heal myself after that. Thankfully, we do have enough. We're probably about to get a moderate heal now that I think about it. But, yeah, at least we have enough to actually stay at the inn as well. We're closing in on another level up, too. So do we go to the northern cave or the southern cave? I do not know. Okay, give me that kite shield. Ta-da! Now we do retribution. We don't have defended yet, but... all sources, yeah, we could deal with that once we finally get there. Is that reduced to 2 or reduced by 2? I think it was reduced by 2. Yeah, by 2. That'd be broken if it just reduced it to 2 and you kept getting to way more life. Well, yeah, let's try that cave. I don't want to stretch this out too much with grinding. We're at 42 minutes. Well, a little bit under that. As I did start the recording a bit before actually starting the session. So we're going to go to the northernmost one. And just try and murder anything along the way. We have plenty of mana to do healing should we need it. We have torches in our inventory. We're getting attacked every other step. And that dealt decent damage back, jeez. I was not expecting the retaliation to be quite so much damage. There's the blue one. Oh, we can't fight that thing, that's for sure. There's a dragon's crest in the nearby cave. Retrieve it for me and I'll consider doing business with you. So I'm assuming the nearby cave is the one to the south. We went to the wrong one. That explains why the enemies there were tougher. At least the income is going up, so we can actually afford healing items if we need it. Whereas against the trash enemies, we weren't able to afford it. Pricing is kind of a hard thing to do in RPGs like this, simply because people can just grind whatever gold they want. So if you put something expensive as kind of like a teaser for later, people will grind for it. We don't fight those. We'll lesser heal ourselves up, and I think this is the cave that wanted us to do stuff in. Yep. Torch. Okay, so it is near the top. There's a chest there. We really can't fight the little blue flowers, unfortunately. Blue as in blue stalk, not blue flower. Okay, so it's at the top center. We're just gonna follow the wall. Now, one way to really screw a lot of people who are used to playing games like this Make it so that following the wall doesn't actually lead you anywhere important. Okay, how do I get to that treasure chest, my friend? Hey, that hurt like a truck. First adept conjured. Nice. That means we're getting close to another talent. Yeah, all we need to do is kill one of those stupid blue flowers. Those flowers. I'm not sure how we're going to deal with them, but I'm guessing magic, maybe? It's a mend leaf. 101 gold. Just a trash duck. That's fine. Another torch. So that area is done. Just following the wall. Yeah, we can kill these. It's the impervious ones that are bad. And I'm liking our crit rate. That is actually working really well for me. When we don't crit, we get punished, but I'm fine with that. Oh. What is that? Dragon's... This is an item to use that... Okay. So we got Dragon's Crest. That's going to allow us to progress. Curious if there's more treasure in here. I don't think there's going to be. And these guys are just free money now. And there's back to the start. Unless there's something in the middle that I'm missing, I think that's all we can do there. The Dragon's Crest is what the guy up here wanted, wasn't it? I've lost where it is. I'm gonna get lost in the dark again. No! Thankfully, I think we defeat all the enemies here in one shot if we get a crit, and two if we don't. And we got evasive. Yay! Okay, so that's back down. So we need to just follow the wall back, and we should be able to find it. The trick is finding it. Because I think this... Yeah, there was a chest there, then we came back along this way. Are we locked down here? I hope not. Oh god, we're gonna get zapped. That's some pretty brutal damage. I think spells might be the way to deal with those blue flowers. Okay, 700 gold. We might be able to actually upgrade our armor. Because right now we currently have the leather armor. Which is nice because it allows us to flee and gives us... I don't think it gives us any evasion, does it? No, it gets us more gold, though, so I'm probably going to keep it. I am going to stop off at town and actually rest to get my mana back up. Because we burned a little bit of it on our... whatchamacallits. Yeah, healing ourselves. Wow. Minor healing. And yes, healing is getting more expensive. How much is the stuff in here? I wager some of it can be expensive. Mage Stone. Blessed Hauberk. Do we want to use that is the question. I think Blessed Hauberk might be the better equipment option. Mage Stone, that Radiance thing, seems really interesting to me. Don't want to buy anything else, but we are going to go ahead and equip that and see. Yeah, that's defense 4, this is defense 8. So that's more of a farming thing, while this is more of a healing thing. Are we going to level it up before we get there? Probably not, but it's going to give me more defense, so I take less damage. Which is kind of important for me, because I don't want to be taking a ton of unnecessary damage. We learned Silence. Sweet. You can make things quiet. Except for me. I don't shut up. So, we just kind of have to deal with it. I have a feeling we are going to either get into an impossible fight, or we're going to hit the end of the demo in some other way. Because sometimes demos will actually do that. They'll put an impossible fight at the end, saying, well, in the full version, you can beat this. The presence of key items enhance the item lord's power by +2. Response? Stab in the face. I think we might need to heal soon. We'll do, after this attack, we will heal. Another lesser heal. The fact that you put me to sleep kind of sucks. So you know what? Get silenced. Oh, he hasn't been silenced. Oh no, he has been! Haha! Deal with it. And I love that each time he hits me, I retaliate as well, so I'm getting pretty decent flow of damage. So after this, I need to heal. Thankfully, Silence is fairly cheap to cast, I guess. And we win! 250 points of experience, 339 pieces of gold. Congratulations, you've beaten this version of the demo, but the fun isn't over yet. Your victory has unlocked a special randomized version of the demo. Head to the main menu to check it out. And yeah, that's the more roguelite aspect of it. Enjoy a new challenge that highlights Splintered's core feature, the randomizer. And that's the end of the demo. That's pretty fun. I might actually check out the full game. I have nostalgia for classic RPGs, so that was pretty nice. That's just kind of, it's a chill experience. But since there's no more content in the demo, we might check out the full version at a later date depending on the response to this. I'm enjoying my time with it, but I also have a ton of games to cover, so I kind of want to cover what you guys enjoy as well. So keep gaming, have fun, peace out. This has been Alzorath. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.